Doña Ana County officials held a community meeting Tuesday afternoon to discuss gang violence in Anthony, New Mexico. The meeting was held in the South Valley Services for Seniors Center.
I do want to remind everybody that this meeting, the only issue we're talking about this evening is the gang problem, the gang violence in the area.
Well, I saw this coming 10 years ago. It's been a long time. I mean, Anthony's always had gangs, but not to this point where people were actually getting killed. I've been trying to get youth facilities, recreational facilities in this area for decades. Everybody speaks of economic growth. Everybody speaks of bringing more jobs, more people to the community, but they don't make more parks. I mean, and what do you expect the kids to do? You know, you keep bringing more and more people, and they don't have anything to do. They have nothing left to do but go out in the streets and cause trouble, you know. The kids are not a big priority here in Anthony, you know. The casino's a big priority. More economic development's a big priority, but the kids are not. And unfortunately, it takes something like this for the community to get together. It should have happened a long time ago.
My name's Rob Gallardo. I'm a gang counselor, and one of the permanent reminders of gang involvement is, in fact, graffiti. And graffiti, it stays up in the area, gives gang members the semblance that it's okay to be a gang member.
I used to be tagged all the time, and my father's answer to that is, "Déjenlo, son los perros." And I said, "No, it's my wall. That is my white wall. I want it to stay white." One night, I heard that of the cans, and I told my daughter, "Turn on all the lights." And I got in my car and I drove out, and there was some kids in a Lincoln Navigator, and I told my daughter, "Get the license plate." And I was probably stupid of me but I mean, they haven't been back since. This was back in April.
And these offenders, these kids that we bust, instead of taking them to jail for them to come back as hardened criminals, there's a lot of onions and chilies that could be picked. Let's send them out there. There's a lot of ditches that can be built to prevent a lot of flooding, you know? Let's put them out there. Let's put them to work. Let's get community block grants. Let's get the kids that aren't in gangs yet. Let's put them to work in the community, covering up the taggings, fixing it, because we need to fix our home first. These kids live in a dumping ground. They literally live in trash around them all the time. And that mentality is going to weigh down on them, you know? This is like they had mentioned that we need neighborhood watches. It's not that we need a neighborhood watch. We need neighborhoods. And it has to start from the community. It has to start from the heart of each individual family that's here. It's kind of sad that it's taken 4 deaths to finally have a meeting. It should have happened the first time when that child passed away with a stop sign.
We've been living here in this town for more than 15 years. And up to a couple of years back, we hadn't seen anything much about what's been going on lately. You know, I mean, a killing, a 14-year-old. And then just Monday, which was Sunday or Monday, another stabbing, you know, from the same gang members. We cannot let our kids go onto the streets alone anymore, because all of a sudden some idiot's going to come over to you and he's going to ask what kind of, which gang are you from? If you don't say the right answer, what, are they going to stab my child?
There's no way in the world that law enforcement can do this by ourselves. There's no way the judges can do it by themselves. JPO can't do this by themselves. We have to come together as a team and work together, and I think it's evident that's what we want to do. But we need your help more than anything.